You're up.
All right. Well, hi, everybody. Good evening. It's September 28th, 2020, and fall is in the air. And we're going to talk about what I believe is the most amazing Juice Plus product line. And I'm so thankful to have this going in our bodies going into the fall season and what is traditionally cold and flu season, which I can't even like conceptualize that inside of a pandemic. So we're really excited to just share the basics here tonight. I am with Ericka Frericks, who is a longtime partner of mine in the Juice Plus mission. She is up in Fremont, Michigan, and we live 2 time zones away from each other, but we sure have a lot of fun doing this together, and she absolutely brings a smile to my face. So Ericka's going to take a minute and she's going to share her story and really kick off the Juice Plus story as well.
Thank you, Ellen. I'm glad to be here. And yes, I agree. Headed into cold and flu season, I keep trying to think about have we even thought about that? Normally we're talking about that and thinking about it. So, which is honestly my favorite time. Back to school time and then walking into cold and flu season is a great time for me to share Juice Plus with people and what it's done for my family because we've had a lot of success. We've been on the product for about 9 years now, and I started taking it when I was pregnant with my first son, my first child, and really we just got started because I had a picky husband who had high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and we were in our mid-20s, and I just was not ready to put him on a prescription. So when my friend said, hey, come check out this event I'm having, I'm going to be talking about fruits and vegetables, I really just believed it was something for old people, honestly. But I went and I heard, oh gosh, they have fruits and vegetables in a capsule, and bonus point, in a chewable form, which was what I needed because my husband cannot swallow pills. So fast forward, what have we experienced in the 9 years we've been on it? 3 extremely healthy children. We've never had a single ear infection, and we've had 1 antibiotic in our family in 9 years. So that's pretty powerful. My husband, the picky eater, now eats pretty much anything I put in front of him. He's significantly healthier than he was on a cellular level, thank the Lord. And, things I wasn't planning for myself, but I was along for the ride because, who can't use more fruits and vegetables, right? So I was a serious migraine sufferer. And instead of having 1 or 2 really debilitating migraines a week, I started experiencing maybe 1 or 2 a year, which was pretty powerful. Other issues, skin issues that got significantly better, and digestive issues for sure. That was a big deal for me. So we definitely are here for the long haul. We love our Juice Plus. We take it pretty religiously, and we will continue to do so because nothing is changing. Every year, there's a new cold and flu season. Every year, there is more fast food and less whole foods available, and it's less convenient. And so it's never going out of style. And in the current state we're in, our health is not getting any better miraculously. So Juice Plus is definitely here to stay in my family. And so I'm going to get right into showing you guys what it looks like. I brought my little capsule bottles here, and I think I can actually master this, maybe even just by showing them like this, right? So what have we got? Fruits, vegetables, berries. I did slide this in just for color because it's kind of fun, leaving you a little curious maybe. So we're going to talk about these 3 capsules. These are fruits, veggies, and berries. And in these capsules, I'm going to actually show you what they look like because I kind of love this. So you can see the nutrients in there. I know it's not the best shot, guys, but I even love to pull these apart. I can't show you very well over Zoom, but I do this in person all the time. These are not like a hard little pellet that's going to go right through your system and come out the other side. These are literal nutrients, micronutrients in here that you're going to pop in your mouth, and they're going to end up in your stomach and end up in your bloodstream. That's called bioavailability, and whole foods are significantly more bioavailable than isolated vitamins and minerals. So this is a great way to get 30 fruits, veggies, and berries in your diet every single day, and for less than a latte. Now, I'm apologizing because when I went to go get my chewable packets to show you these as well, we just filled up our containers and we don't have any more reds because we take it every day and the kids love it, right? So I have purples and greens to show you. These are chewables. I'm going to just open this right up so you can actually see what it looks like. And these are what these look like. They are delicious little chewables. They're soft chews. They are not made with like a gelatin, so they do not stick in your teeth. Kids actually think they're delicious because they are, and husbands actually will eat that. It's like a surprise, right? So those are the chewables come. They're the same, same micronutrients that you get in your capsules, just they come in a little different delivery system. And Ellen, is there anything else you want me to add in about those at this time?
No, I mean, I think you covered it perfectly, and that gives me a way to segue into our omegas. I also, at our house, we take all 3 blends, okay? The red and the green and the purple. And I just, if I had a second in an elevator to explain to someone what it is it's life-giving nutrition because it's live food. So it's different than a vitamin, it's different than a pharmaceutical. And I don't even want to bash those things other than to say, I think it's better to get that live nutrition inside of us. We just don't get enough of it. We know that as we get older, we make fewer enzymes. We know that we've learned, just in the last 5 years that our microbiome provides more bacteria that dictates more about our health and behavior than even our DNA. So as we go through the journey of learning the science and getting older and raising families and all that, it's just great to know that we're getting more of that live nutrition, which I was thrilled when Juice Plus released, and I'm sorry, I have crazy lighting in here, created the Omega blend, because have you ever taken a fish oil and then you burped it? Like, smoking hot date you are. Right? It's really gross. And in fact, if you want to know a funny story about me, I was really lucky to be raised by a very hippie, crunchy mom in the 70s. And she used to give us a spoonful of cod liver oil at night. And I think I cried myself to sleep. It was awful. It's really good for you, but it's awful. So what the Juice Plus Omegas did is they cut out the middleman, which is the fish. And we're getting all the delicious oils from the sea algae, from a couple of other sources that give us the good fats that we know are critical for brain health, skin and hair health. In Colorado, we have such a dry climate. Arizona, I know you experience that too. The omegas have helped so much with skin health. In fact, I was laughing at Reagan when we started these a few years ago because she said that it made her skin so moisturized that her makeup was sliding off her face. And I said, well, how many are you taking? And she said 4 a day. And I was like, well, maybe just take 2. So most of us are taking 2 of each of the capsules a day. The other thing that I do absolutely every morning, and this is a great principle if you've never heard this or if you want to teach this to someone else, is we know breakfast is the most important meal of the day, but I think a green smoothie sets the tone for how we eat all day because it alkalizes the body. As the first food that hits the system, it promotes healthy elimination, detoxification, kind of getting your gut started for the day. And so I use the Juice Plus Complete powder in my smoothie every single day. And this is a vegan, non-GMO, low glycemic, very high in fiber and plant protein shake. It comes in chocolate or vanilla. I seriously love these boxes because you pull out this little kind of arrow and you just pull out 1 single serve pack. When they invented those, I thought it was genius because then my kids couldn't stick their dirty hands in the big pouches of powder. So you can add that to any kind of smoothie, or you can mix it plain with water, plant milk, you know, anything. I've mixed these a million times with something like a naked juice or just a coconut water in the airport. So my day always starts with a shake with the 4 blend of capsules, and same thing for my kids. So they do the capsules. They're 11 and 14 now, and they kind of graduated from the gummies to the capsules. And that's another thing I love about the product line, is you kind of have something for everyone. Now, that being said, Ericka is going to wrap up with what I think is our, you know, kind of our crown, which is our Healthy Starts program, and how that brings all of this together.
Thank you, Ellen. That's so true. I have to add really quick in, when the omegas came out a couple of years ago, I actually was like, I mean, I'm going to take them because I know I'm not getting enough, you know, omega fatty acids in my diet. But I actually remember thinking to myself, it's not going to do anything for me because I've been on Juice Plus for years and I'm feeling pretty healthy. And I was just amazed how much it improved my brain clarity and my memory. It did over time really help with my skin, which I'd been dealing with some rosacea stuff, but literally I felt like I was remembering things I had really struggled with, the mommy brain thing going on. So any of you moms out there suffering from mommy brain, I assure you some omegas would help. I mean, I can say that from experience. So I am going to actually talk about the Healthy Starts for Families program, which my children have all participated in. And we've actually sponsored other family members as well. So any adult taking the trio, or even taking just the fruits and vegetables, is actually eligible to receive fruit and vegetable chewables or capsules, depending on your child's age, for free for up to 4 years. You pay the shipping on that product, but other than that, the product is free to you. And all they ask in return is that you fill out a survey once a year. Let us know how your children are doing, how your family is doing on the product. And there are so many phenomenal things that they have found. And I don't have my little, I was going to have my little brochure in front of me. I don't have it handy, but kids are missing less days of school. They are at the doctor's less. They're actually drinking more water. They're drinking less soda. They are healthier kids. You know, they're eating better. They're more curious about, you know, healthier eating habits. And I've seen that firsthand. We have 3 Juice Plus children, and they eat tons of raw produce every single day. They're good vegetable eaters. They eat a lot of fruit. They're super healthy. We actually joke in our family that we allow them to take a mental health day each year for school because they have like little to no sick days. So I feel like they earn some time off. Healthy days off, which is really stinking cool. And what company do you know that, you know, for $50 a month or $75 a month will also cover your child for free? Nobody does that. So to get the whole family healthier on a really great budget, I mean, it's just really powerful. And so they've been doing that for a long time. It's not like a brand new thing. And it's always proven to be very effective in families and keeping people healthier and just, you know, improving our quality of life and our quality of health. So it's definitely a program to take advantage of. Quick note, today is the 28th of September, but if you're listening to this today, tomorrow, or Wednesday, looking at my calendar to be sure I'm not lying, the company pulled out a summer promo, which also included a bag of that complete protein powder that Ellen Graham just shared with you guys. So if you're new to Juice Plus, or if you have not ordered a Healthy Starts for Families order yet, you can get on board with that if you order in the next couple days. So I highly recommend that. Take advantage. Why not get free chewables for your kids and a free bag of protein powder? I mean, that's a great deal, right? So anyhow, that's what I had to share with you guys, and I'm going to hand it back to Ellen to close us up for the night.
Well, thank you so much, Ericka. I think we got so many goodies out of what you shared about what the products offer, and I love how you shared some of the ways it impacted you and your family's health. I know for all of us here, it has, I mean, those capsules, what they did for my skin, the omegas, what they did for a little bit more happiness as I sort of hit that post 40 kind of hormones changing, things like that. I just love supporting our bodies with this, and with growing kids, aging parents. You know, I have my mom on Juice Plus. I know most of us have our parents, grandparents that are still alive on Juice Plus, and it's just one of those things that whether you are healthy and feel great and just want to keep it that way, it's good for you, or if you're really combating some serious health challenges. There are so many chronic illnesses out there, and I think people suffer silently. So we just want to offer some hope, and we want to encourage you to go to juiceplus.com, do your own research. Don't just take our word for it. This is an interactive and educational kind of company where we want you to come in, learn about it for yourself. We're not here to sell you anything. We're just here to share our stories. You decide for yourself. But it was really one of the best choices I ever made for my family. We're 14 years on Juice Plus. So I know, Ericka, you said 9 or 10, and we were similar in that we got introduced. You were pregnant the first time. It was right after my first pregnancy. So really thankful for that introduction. And we just want to thank you for joining us tonight. If you have questions, again, head to juiceplus.com and talk to the person that invited you to watch this, as well as share it with someone you care about. You know, if you're sitting there thinking, oh my gosh, has my mom heard about this? Has my neighbor heard about this? Go ahead and share. It never hurts to share some good information. Thank you.